this. Hi, everyone. We are the K3 KDRAMA Fans just like you. I'm Jen.
I'm Marisa, and you. Thank you so much for being here. It's our live chat that we do every other week. Holy moly.
So many things to talk about.
That's right. But first, happy Chuseok.
Yes. And I will try it in my my learning of Korean. So, Chuseok 잘 보내세요.
Yeah.
Oh.
Happy Mid-Autumn Festival.
Yes.
We have rice cakes today. Tok. So,
yeah, it was a big long weekend, and Korea didn't mess around. They were like, if you're gonna be sitting at home with your family, we got dramas for you. They all landed on a Friday, you guys.
I know. We can't wait to find out which ones you guys are really into, which ones you checked out. Maybe you're looking for recommendations on which ones to hit play on, because there were so many.
Yes, so many. It was crazy. But can we just say, we love showing up here. I know we're running a little bit late today, but we show up and everybody's in the comments and chatting already, and it just makes us so happy that we have this community that we can come and talk about these dramas together, because oh my God, we have so much fun doing it, right?
We do.
Right, Gina? So many shows, so many new shows. But I will say this, they all were a different genre and a different like story. So for me, it was almost too much goodness.
I know, because if you've been waiting for a rom-com, now we've got a couple of kind of different flavors, but there's so much good stuff.
It's so much good stuff, you guys. So we're definitely getting to it, but we obviously have the shows we've already been watching that we need to talk about. Oh, and our June bug is back. If you hear Marco shriek off camera, he hates this June bug, and it comes and visits us every Sunday. It is. And he's already eyeballing it right now, like stalking it with his eyes. It's hilarious. Marco, it's gonna be okay. We're here. Woo! We're gonna protect you. Do you guys see that?
Oh my God!
Do you see it? It's enormous. Maybe it'll come visit us.
I think
it wants the. Is this? Does anybody know if this is a good omen? Like, I feel like. Oh, do you guys see that? Marco, take the lower third off. Do you guys see this like huge? Oh no, I don't think you see it. He's right there.
It's so big.
Okay. Well,
okay.
We have a new friend here.
It's literally like moving the plate.
Yeah.
It's not on it.
No, it's just chilling with us. Okay. Well, maybe this June bug is also a huge fan of K-dramas.
Yeah.
Well, this has been fun. Oh! I wasn't ready for that. But it seems to have now. Okay, now.
All right. We're awake now.
Okay, let's do this. All right. So, with all of that being said, oh my God, we just would like to say also thank you. This week, you guys were super, super generous with us and bought us so many coffees. So, we were on top of it. We were on top of our drama watching. So, we just want to say thank you so much.
That's right. And if you want to buy us a cup of coffee, you can go to the link. Where on our website is probably the easiest place. The K3.com. Yeah, there's one. Ko-fi, ko-fi.com / the K3. But thank you everyone for supporting us. It means so much. Yeah.
It's really cute that you call the flying beetle a June bug. Well, you know, I'm trying not to be overly dramatic.
I know.
Right? Okay, listen. We were trying to be chill about it, but that thing was terrifying.
It really did.
All right, so we're ready to get started because we got a line up this week.
Let's go.
Sure. All right, let's do it. Monday, Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Monday, Tuesday. Yeah. Yes. So, Lovers of the Red Sky. Did y'all know that the actual title is our girl's character name? Kim Yoo-jung is actually the character of Hong Joon-ki, and that is the actual Korean title of this drama, not Lovers of a Red Sky.
That's really interesting, because that tells me the show is focused on her, and I'm not sure why they decided to translate it as Lovers of the Red Sky.
Vintage K-drama, K3 mug just coming in out of the...
That's right. We're very thirsty today. There's a lot of beverages here.
So they went with her. They didn't go with her name for the English translation, but that's her name. So this story is supposed to be about her. But I do feel like it's kind of, as we're hitting that midway point, it is kind of shifting into her divine paintery.
Yes. I can't wait to
skills.
get there because they have like well established how talented she is. And they have
Yes.
well established that she stands up for herself. She's forthright. She's a modern woman in Joseon era.
A little too modern. I mean, I think she would have been killed at that painting.
Yeah.
At that painting. I mean, I actually surprisingly enjoyed the painting competition.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. There was the way they shot it, the flow of it, the way they analyzed the paintings. There was something about it that was really enjoyable.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I thought her being like, hold up, Crown Prince. Why?
I know.
I was like, she would have been taken out back and flogged half to death.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes. But other than that, I just,
Yeah. I love artists. I love the creative process. I loved all of that. What's with the butterflies? There's so many butterflies in K-dramas right now.
Like, is a butterfly just a very big Joseon era / Korean symbol that is just part of the culture? Or is it just recently people are really into the butterfly and the metamorphosis that a butterfly
I guess so. There's, I don't know, is that pandemic related? There's there's trends in K-dramas, right? So it's like butterflies everywhere. Nevertheless, this one, I can't even remember. Nebulera.
Yeah. I mean, they were everywhere. Nabi. Yeah, for sure. So like, if I had the money, right? Oh my God, Julie, I wanted that butterfly one she did after the horses came.
All of the, yes.
I was like, I don't know what is that Daybok store that has Daybok does a few of the things that you can get from K-dramas. I'm like, hey, can I get like that as a print?
Yeah,
right.
Beautiful.
Oh, I loved it. It was so good. And I'm really there's something different about An Hyo-sep's lead, like male lead, that I'm really digging.
Different energy, right?
Yeah, it's. Right, exactly, Tawana. I think it's maybe that's it. Yeah. So the guy saved her with the butterfly. So I mean, obviously we understand why the butterfly is in this one. We're just curious about across all K-dramas. So colors were gorgeous, right?
Oh my God,
loved it so much.
Love it. Yeah.
But yeah, don't you? He's got this different energy. Like he's clearly a badass, even though he has some limitations, obviously with his sight. But he's clearly a badass. But he doesn't like present as a badass, and there's something about that is just damn sexy.
Kind of the I know I'm hot,
right?
Energy
and I don't have to prove it. Like there's something about that, and I'm really digging it. Right? Oh, Nora, you're not watching this yet? Oh, you do. Yeah, if you like An Hyo-sep, he's so good in this. And then at the end, like when they kissed.
I wasn't expecting that right away.
I was kind of happy about that.
Usually don't get it in episode 4.
No.
So So
was it 4 or 6?
4.
I'm a little. I think we're at 6.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh well, all right, that's fine.
Yeah, I already like him so right. So I mean, but I love the fact that he's now like having to like every time he touches her, he has to like keep Ma Wang in because it's breaking the seal.
Yeah.
There's so many metaphors for that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh my God. I need him to turn back into Ma Wang so bad. Did you guys see the behind the scenes when he was in his
No.
Loved it.
So goth. I love it. I love that look.
God. So so I'm still thoroughly enjoying it.
Oh yeah.
Are you?
Absolutely. Definitely. It's also because we're so heavily well, at this point, I did not watch the 2 episodes of all the new shows. It's just going to be K-dramas every day, all week long, because there's just so much happening
because
right now.
You can't catch up on the weekends because you have so much to watch. So you got to spread it out. So thank you, K-drama gods, for like clearing out like Mondays through Thursdays for us, right?
Yeah.
Because that's our only Monday, Tuesday.
That is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're heading into the halfway turn, more of the mountain, right? I really want to see more of the gods and the fantasy elements. I'm hoping we're coming into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, comments will be very intrigued. Yeah, Abel, like seriously, I'm really digging it. I need more fantasy. I'm a little kind of, I mean, we see palace intrigue all the time.
Exactly. I don't want to get bogged down in the brothers story. I like them and I like all the actors.
Electrocuted goth look. Yes. Love it so much.
That's spot on.
Yeah,
nice.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, again, the brothers, we've seen it a million times. And
I mean, I like both of the actors. I like An Young a lot. And who's the other one?
It is Kwon Shi-young.
Kwon Shi-young. So, but yeah. Been there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So let's bring on the mountain gods.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, you guys. So we're heading into that halfway point. So let's see where that turns to. All right. So that's Monday, Tuesday. Now we've got Wednesday, Thursday. Hospital Playlist.
Hospital
Marisa?
Playlist 2 ended.
Oh, 2. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
2. And?
It was 2 hours long.
And?
And I had a horrible week. So, like, when Thursday rolled around, I had 2 hours that I could just enjoy with these people who I love so much. I know a lot of people heard that it was going to be 2 hours and 40 minutes. I was like, that's a little much.
That's like more than a movie.
That is more than a movie. But it was just, everything got wrapped up. All the relationships got solidified. It got very sad, like 2/3 of the way through. I hadn't seen that many patients lost in a while.
Oh,
But I was looking at Dr. Chu, her Instagram, and remember how a couple weeks ago I said, I think what the show is, one of the things the show is saying is that sometimes terrible things happen to good people. And Dr. Chu,
hold for sound.
yeah. Wow.
Oh my god. You guys are getting all the excitement here today.
Yeah, really.
Because we got all sorts of things happening.
It's happening in my backyard.
Exactly, right?
But our Dr. Chu, who is played by An Yoonjin, posted the cast gift, and in it was a note that said, bad things at times do happen to good people, and that's really what the show is about. But it was healing in that we can overcome them if we have support, if we have friends, if we have family who sticks by us. And even when the patients who were alone, there were doctors and nurses who cared for them. So it was really just.
And very timely for what's happening, especially here in the States.
Trust
with
your
the hospitals,
doctors,
right?
Trust the medical professionals. But the other thing about this show is that there are a ton of musical theater actors in this show. Like pretty much everyone is actually a musical theater star.
Oh my god!
So we have a big list of actors to follow if and when we ever get to Korea. We will be seeing some
because
musicals.
it doesn't sound like they're getting a season 3 anytime soon, if ever. Where did they leave it? Like, did they just all go kind of walking off as a gang of 5?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
watching the sun. Was it sunset?
I
or
was actually going to
sunrise?
say
I can't remember
I was
now.
actually going to say walking off into the sunset. And I was just joking, but
yeah.
really,
No, they're
nice.
not walking off, but like staying. Like we are here together at the hospital. This is our hospital. So
I love that. Oh, it's
Right.
nice. Oh yeah.
There was no Uju.
Oh right, yeah. Who's Uju?
I don't know. There were so many people in this cast. It's like the
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I just
right?
keep scrolling through how many people were in this.
Crazy.
It
It was just
yeah. But it was so right? It was crazy.
It's a lot.
It's
You
a
can't
lot.
keep up.
That's a lot. But the music was amazing. Oh my god, the sister, Jo Jung-suk's sister, one of the women from VIP, she had they were singing in Norabang, and her voice was gorgeous.
Really?
Oh my god. And then they have Jeon Mi-do, who of course is again a musical theater star, with her off-key singing, which has been the joke through this whole, series.
Uju's the kid, his son.
Right. They didn't really have, they kept sending him off camping. I don't know why.
Right?
So Jeon Mi-do is singing off key, in this Norabang, but then Jo Jung-suk just looks at her, and then you hear her real voice, and voice of an angel, right? It was adorable because he loves her so much he can't hear her bad singing.
Oh my god, it's adorable.
Oh, it's so good.
So you guys were all satisfied then?
Oh yeah. There was no cliffhanger to take you into a possible season 3.
Oh, good.
And I think there's a reality show coming with all of them.
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting. Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Okay,
So you don't have to say goodbye to them quite yet.
Okay, good.
But yeah, I think I'm thinking you were all satisfied, right?
Yeah.
I know. It was really a beloved show.
And it didn't sound like they slammed the door shut, locked it, and then deadbolted it for a season 3. It sounds
It's
like
not
they're
that kind of show because
right.
there's always a new patient. It's in a hospital. There's always stuff happening.
I feel like it's going to be
not
maybe like a romantic Dr. Teacher Kim, where like they disappear for a few years and then there's a new story to tell. Like we're getting a season 3 already. They've already announced it.
I know, but I don't know how you could get these 5 superstars together again to clear their schedules, honestly. I mean, if you think about who they are. Yeah. So yeah.
That's good. All right, good. I'm glad that it came to a satisfying conclusion.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Alrighty.
Are you guys ready for this Friday, Saturday, Sunday lineup?
I don't know. Oh my god.
It's so huge. All right, let's do it, you guys. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All right. First up. All right, Marisa. Lost. I lost track of Lost because I forgot it. How is that one? How's it going?
It is all right. It's Han. It's just Han. So if you
wall to
wall Han. And I'm hoping that there is redemption. We're starting to understand their decisions. We're starting to understand why Jeon Do-yeon, who plays Lee Boo-jung, is the way she is. She's hiding things. She's going through depression. Her mother-in-law is horrible.
Are we back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry about that. But we're starting to understand just the weight of everything she's had to deal with. And but her love for her father is so beautiful, and the way he fights for her in his way is adorable, and it's our grandfather from Navilera.
Oh.
So yeah. And then Ru Junyul is he's just a superstar actor. You know, he's got
a certain essence.
He really does.
That calls to me, but I'm not sure I can get through this drama.
Oh yeah, it's just right. It's wall to wall Han. So it's not for everybody. Yeah. It's not for everybody.
Are we back normal, you guys? Are we good? Okay. Okay, good. Great. Yeah, it feels like it's so depressing I can't start.
It is depressing.
That's kind of where I'm at with it. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Juhi. Yes, all wrapped in one. Hana's like grief, anger, resentment, all wrapped into one.
Yeah. It's pretty much. Yeah. And revenge. That's another part of Han. I don't really understand it. I think even Koreans have it's difficult to express the full meaning of Han. But this show has it.
Actually, didn't Jeannie do a video on that? Yes.
Nuna's Nunchy. Check out our pal Jeannie over at Nuna's Nunchy. And she has I think a couple videos on Han with my mister.
And when we do, I will if I can do it, when this basically downloads and I can add things here, if you want to watch the replay, I'll put a link here.
Yeah.
To jump over there as well. Yeah.
So if you want to kind of revel in those feelings of despair, revenge, anger, hurt, then this is a show for you.
Yay. I think anyone who's been hanging out with us for a while knows this is not the show.
Not for Jen. So yeah. But yeah, phenomenal cast.
Okay, yeah. But I have to ask, how is my favorite Park Byung-hun? Is he a bad guy?
No, he's not a bad guy. He's just not the supportive husband that she needs. Yeah. And his eye is starting to wander. That first love that always pops up.
Always first love.
But man, his mother is horrible. Horrible. It's like, really?
Okay.
That's hard to watch.
That would be like, no, and hard no. Okay. All right. Well, Lost, that was fun.
Okay.
Let's move on. Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. All right, you guys. Choices had to be made this week. And I'm really sorry, but it's just not working for me. And so we have so many other shows that choices had to be made.
Yeah. I mean, every show's not for everybody. I love it.
I wanted to love it, and I love Kim Sun-ho so much. But I'll say my one quibble, and then I'll leave it and let everybody enjoy it. My quibble is that every week it's 2 episodes of them getting close and deciding that they're friends or that they like each other, and then some misunderstanding happens and they hate each other, and then it's the same argument back and forth the whole time, and I'm just like,
well, that's why they brought in Lee Sang-yi as Ji Sung-hyun.
And I will say, I like their relationship. I like the bromance more than I like the romance.
That's the bromance is fantastic.
Right?
Oh my gosh. And I love that they're loving it too. It's adorable.
I didn't watch this week's episodes, but last week when they went on the tour of the island and he took them all these places, it was like a romantic montage. I was just like, I love it so much and I want this to be a BL.
There's even more of that where they're like, let's be friends and shake on it. And it's adorable. I don't know. It's just my happy place. It's so easy breezy and likable, and just the beach setting. And I think they shot it in the same town as where the camellia blooms.
Oh, okay.
So it just makes me happy. Like the relationship with Harmony.
Yeah.
All our roommate who's falling in love with a cop and he doesn't know what to do.
Oh my
It's just
god, that I do love the side characters. It's just that main
Side-
romance.
yeah.
It's just not. I am loving I'm loving lots about it, but again, choices had to be made. There's
a lot happening,
and we're not even done. We've got more premieres coming up this month.
That's right.
So yeah. Okay.
Yeah, oh, so check out our website because Caitlin's blog is there, and you can see what else is coming up this month.
Yes, she does every Monday. She has a post up there that tells you what is premiering and what is finaleing. I'm not really sure that's a good word, but that's what we're going with that word. And then tells you what's coming up for the next week. So she always keeps us on top of it. Yes, right, exactly, dude. Like, I clearly, I don't know what my problem is.
Don't overanalyze it. Just move on. There's so much.
I know, right? So we're going to move on.
Yes.
All right. So hometown cha-cha-cha. I mean, if it's you're a quirky one for me.
Yeah. I didn't even make any notes because it's just so enjoyable.
Oh, good. Yeah, it's Jen, right? It's just thank you, Marco. I will overanalyze. Unless no, I'm just kidding. We'll get to the ones where you'd be like, you like that? And yeah, exactly. It's too childish for their age. She seems stable, and she gets like, maybe that's what it is. Musings for sorts. Maybe it's just I don't.
Oh,
I have a hard time.
So typical.
I have a hard time tracking with how she behaves.
It's so because she's insecure and she's really thin-skinned, But it's so typical, right? People in their 30s who have never really been in a relationship. That's just like how K-dramas are. So,
right.
I think
maybe that's the other thing. I'm just like, oh my God.
I know, right? Yeah. So sometimes you're just like enough, but that's not a black mark for me.
Again,
so, yeah.
there are other ones where I'm like, I'm good. That's fine.
Yeah.
For some reason, this one it's with choices to be made. If it was the same lineup and only one or two premieres, I totally would have stuck with it. But the fact that I am all in on the 4 premieres this week. I just ran out of time.
We've talked about this before where there's some tropes where we're like, so what? And then it's the same trope in a different show and we're problematic. I cannot watch
this. Right? And so it's complicated. So let's get into this. Let's get into these 4 premieres, you guys. Yes. All Friday, Saturday. Yes. And so it wasn't even like we could like parse it out.
No.
All of them.
I know.
So just to do the quick rundown, we have Squid Game, YUMI'S CELLS, The Veil, and One the Woman. So let's dive in.
Okay.
So first, you know what? Let's do this. We're going to talk about all of them, but let's do a poll, you guys. I want to know, we want to know, can we do 4? We can do 4.
Okay.
Let's see. Which one was your favorite? So go ahead. Marisa, let's talk about Squid Game first, but I'm going to do the poll. So
all right. I've only watched 2 episodes of Squid Game. And it's funny because I'm flying this week and I was thinking of downloading the other episodes and I'm like, is that weird? But I guess you just watch everything on planes nowadays. It's really weird. They'll be like, be aware of who's around you because some of this material is not suitable for children. I'm like, you can see everyone's screens everywhere. There's some very naughty things happening on people's airplane seats. Anyways, Squid Game. So just a warning. There are a couple of superstar cameos in the show.
We so need to talk about that first cameo.
Yes. So if you have not seen it yet, I don't know what to tell you because the first cameo especially is all over Instagram at this point. The second one I haven't gotten to in the show.
So don't spoil the second one, but let's talk about the first one because it happens in the first episode and I was not spoiled by it, right? And when he was sitting in the subway station and this very well-dressed, bespoke man, and I'm like, all they did was show the angle of his chin. I'm like, is that?
Yes,
no, it is. And then they jump, they do the watch out, and I'm like, it is. Gong Yu was the cameo, you guys.
Oh my God.
Cameo. In Squid Game.
That scene, it was just like, it's so intense. All right, so quick synopsis.
Yes.
This drama is like The Hunger Games meets Black Mirror with a basket full of deplorables.
Right.
It's like,
Yeah. So basically, this entity basically scoops up or invites or kidnaps, however you want to say it, people who are basically financially distressed to the point where they have no other option. Take them to this remote island where they Hunger Games these kids' games for prize money.
Or death.
And I love it.
It was so good.
I'm only through 2 episodes.
I know, me too. I can't wait to watch the rest of them. So you guys, I don't know. Tell us what you're thinking because it's intense.
It's so intense.
It's that kind of dystopian.
And I did not recognize Park Hae-soo when I first saw him. I'm like, why does he look so familiar? And I had to go to the Google. Oh, Nora, thank you so very much.
Nora,
that's so kind of you. Thank you.
You're such an amazing supporter. Thank you so much.
It really does. It helps us. It keeps us with waters and coffees and keeps this train rolling. So we really thank.
So what Nora did was she bought a super sticker, and if you want us to see your comment, there's a little $sign next to the comments, and you can support our channel that way. So thank you, Nora.
Thank you. Yes. So yeah, I did not recognize him, and I had to go to the Googler because he has hair down his face and he was chain smoking and like all that kind of stuff. And I was like, what is? Oh God, that's our Prison Playbook boy. Yeah, he's so good in this.
Yeah, I mean, he's a stage actor. He's
right.
So, and also Lee Jung-jae, right? Superstar. At first, because Jen and I were like, is this a movie? And I was like, well, he only does films, but this is a nine episode,
right?
So we knew that this was going to be a very, very like high quality project, right?
You guys, good Hannah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And what I found also spectacular was speaking of high quality, the sets.
Yes.
And their
that
set
Escher
design.
Yeah.
The budget for this thing.
I know. That indoor outdoor space where they did red light, green light.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, I haven't. Oh, okay. Okay. Swanda's gotten to episode 6. I haven't gotten that far yet, but yeah. Okay.
Definitely Alice in Borderland. And then I guess a lot of people are saying this is very similar to a Japanese film. But from what I understand, the writer wrote this in 2009. Okay. And no one was interested in it. But the Japanese film came out in 2014. So I don't know. I'm sure netizens will hash this out.
Yes.
But as a Korean project for Netflix,
and I mean, as much as I get it, I mean, this concept has been around for a while.
Oh, yeah, this is
like the rich pitting the poor against each other to, you know, I mean, it's there's an iteration of it in so many movies across the globe. So
it's so Black Mirror. Holy
So I first I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna dig this. Like I wasn't really sure. Like the first half hour or so, I was just like, but then I love the mystery of who's behind this whole thing. And then we've got Hee Ha-jun, who's the cop now following, and so I'm super into all of that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's
I
right.
don't know. The set. I'm sorry. What was that comment about the set design? We're all right?
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Right.
And because I work in television production, I kept counting all the background, and I'm like, how did they do this scene with the Escher stairs? I was just fascinated by it. Right? Yeah. Oh,
it
gets more intense. I just wish there was more interaction with. Oh yeah, okay. I mean that's what I'm a little worried about because it sounds like he's going to be doing the investigating.
So he's going to be separate from them. Yeah. Man.
But yeah, I literally when we're done here, I'm going home and I'm binging the rest of it. So yeah,
that's heavy.
I know.
Shit,
right? I mean, listen, I binged DP in one night.
Oh my Lord, yeah.
Speaking of
that was
DP,
heavy and real.
If you want to dive into, if you watch DP and you need a little a place to kind of get your thoughts out, or just kind of have somewhere else to kind of feel those feelings, we did a video on DP, and we'll put a link. We'll put a link right there. Go ahead and jump over there.
Our thoughts about it. Yeah,
we kind of dove into it was our three things we loved, and one warning, which kind of rolled into one just overall.
Oh yeah, so this has a major trigger warning too. If you're not into violence and blood and random killings, then not the show for you.
I mean, we said this about DP, and we've said this about Kingdom, but these Netflix originals, which is different from when Netflix, there's a whole hierarchy of what a Netflix original.
I don't know.
Are we back?
Is the where's the arrow? Is it in the sun? Is it in the sun?
I think we're back.
Oh, okay.
Some technical difficulties.
That's it.
Hold, please. Yes, Caitlin, love we had June, right? Exactly. He's the only reason you click play on. It cannot be. He cannot be, Caitlin. This show is so up your alley. Come on now. Come on now.
Chock full of major stars, dark, but yet dark storyline with a bubblegum sheen. It's really
that's a really great way to put it.
Yeah.
But yeah, before we kind of cut out, the thing I was going to say is like there's a big difference between Netflix originals that are licensed and Netflix originals that Netflix is like, here, filmmaker, give us your vision. And you can, these are like, this is like Squid Game and
Kingdom.
DP and Kingdom. And it's just, they're amazing.
They are. They are.
They are amazing.
Yeah, because the other Netflix shows you're watching are probably on JTBC. There's Studio Dragon shows, you know, that sort of thing. But
they have to meet certain standards for being
Korean
broadcast in
broadcast.
Korea,
Yeah.
right? And where Netflix, whole different animal.
Oh yeah, yeah. It goes beyond them actually smoking cigarettes.
Right. Oh my God. Right. Finish in one sitting. Really. Okay. Good. 9. Oh. Okay. There were some. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, and these are all coming in clocking in at about an hour. So unlike the other ones where they were only like 40 minutes, maybe 50 tops, these are all about an hour.
I did notice that one of the episodes, 7 or 8, is much shorter. I have a bad feeling that that's intense.
It's probably all one game. It's gonna be.
Oh my God.
If you have seen the end, please, please don't spoil.
Don't
yes,
spoil.
please
No,
don't.
no,
We
no,
don't
no,
know what it is.
no,
Yeah.
No.
I know, but yeah, the head dude is what is fascinating me. Like I'm really into that whole mystery. But don't spoil it. I don't want to know. I want to experience. Yeah. So don't spoil it in the thing. We'll come back in 2 weeks. We'll have all watched it and we'll do the whole thing. But yes, this is just kind of to get us a little bit started with Squid Game.
I'm gonna have to stay off Instagram and Twitter for a while,
Right?
Because man, people are fast with the spoilers. All of a sudden, there's scenes that give away the whole ending. I'm like, no, I don't want that.
They like screen grab and like do a live tweet. I'm like, dude,
please let us enjoy it. Give us a moment, all right?
Oh, Duke! Oh, I'm so excited.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
We have
wait.
Yeah.
Wasn't there? Don't you have a story about people calling each other? The actress from Squid Game.
Oh. So the actress from Squid Game, I don't know if you guys saw it. I retweeted the other because I basically was like hashtag goals. I need Honey Lee to be my best friend. I need to get on her friend list. Right. But the Jung Ho Yeon and Dong Myung were doing a reality show or something like that, and they were having lunch and they were chatting about their friendship with Honey Lee. And so then they called because that's how the article's headline was. That was why Dong Myung joined his agency is because of her, because they were in Extreme Job together.
Right.
And if you've not seen Extreme Job, you need to.
It's the best
like
film.
The best film ever.
All right, so Gong Young, who's in Lovers of the Red Sky,
and Jung Ho Yeon, and they call Honey Lee, who's in another one that we're about to talk about, Wonder Woman, and like all three of these actors are like hanging out, and she's on the FaceTime. It's such a great. I was like, I love this story.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and so like they're all friends. Like that's my favorite thing about Korean entertainment is like it's like a small community theater group that all are getting paid really, really well to do amazing projects. I love it. I love it so much.
Okay.
All right. So next up.
Oh, wait. What are the results of our poll?
Oh, I don't know. Let's see. What is our poll? Poll. Let's see. Right now, it looks like, YUMI'S CELLS is the top dog, which is what we're coming in on now.
Yes.
So talk to us. Why YUMI'S CELLS, you guys?
I adored the show, and I've only watched one episode.
Yeah.
But Bina Hearts was saying, Bina Hearts from Soompi, she's a friend on Instagram and Clubhouse, the Clubhouse app. And she was saying that she's already rewatched episodes 1 and 2.
Really?
I mean, I just adored it.
I enjoyed it, but I did not adore it. So, okay. So Jill thought Yumi was the best.
Yeah.
I think as a movie, I would have freaking loved it. I'm just not sure. I've got 14 episodes of this device, and then they've already got season 2 locked and loaded on my drama list.
That's right. It's 14 episodes.
14 episodes.
Is this a web drama? Did I see Wave?
I did see Wave.
We're seeing like episodes 1, 2, and 3?
I think so.
Okay, so they're actually much shorter. But we're getting them packaged as an hour or so.
I think so, yeah.
I think Kim Go-eun is a flawless actress.
She's amazing.
She's fantastic.
She's so good.
And God, a show that starts, okay, first thoughts. A show that starts with Chae Min-ho in bed with his shirt off. What's the drama like word for clickbait?
Right? No, exactly. Right? It was amazing. So just in case you're wondering what this is about, YUMI'S CELLS is essentially about our girl Yumi. And it is kind of a device where her cells all have personalities. Kind of, what was the name of that?
Inside Out.
Inside Out.
And
they are animated. Yeah. And they kind of help her get through her day and her life. And her big trauma is that her love cell has been in a coma for 3 years. And I really related to that.
I know.
My love cell's been in a coma for like a decade.
It was so sweet. Yes, but you just need, a pop star, a K-pop idol from SHINee to waken your love cell up, right?
Yes.
The cells are adorable. The hungry cell, the appetite cell with his little tteokbokki on his head was just.
Oh my God, yeah. I mean, they're adorable. I will say that I'm looking forward to the next 2 episodes because once we got Anbo Hyun in there, I kind of enjoyed it a little bit more because it kind of spread it out a little bit.
So I have not seen episode 2 yet because there were so many damn shows this weekend.
Yes.
I mean, I loved it all, but
and I don't want to spoil it for you, but we all know that her love cell really blossoms when she meets Anbo Hyun. So I was really happy that they gave the Minho, is that his name?
Yeah, Chae
Minho gave his storyline. He's gay. And so even though she thinks they're going on a date, he's like, yeah, I do like someone in the office. It's not a woman.
Oh, good, because that girl Ruby.
She was, because and you felt for her so badly because she was like, oh my God, it was so great. But yes, and so I love that they're now gonna, and he sets her up with Kuong as a blind date.
Oh, good.
And so I'm happy that hopefully they'll be able to stay friends.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that's what I need. I just needed to get into the actual story because you knew that Chae Minho was not the story.
Yeah, you knew he was going to be gone. Yeah. I like how they exited him. Yes. That's great. Or are they keeping him around?
I don't know. He's like best friends with the good. Kuong character.
I mean, I love the look of this show. Also, not just the animation, but I'm pretty sure this is the Romance is a Bonus book office set. So it's all like just these beautiful curved lines and like warm woods, and it's just this really great office that you would want to work at.
Right?
If you were in accounting.
Yes. Yeah, right? Like for accounting, I'm like,
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually we're just trapped in a windowless box. It's terrible.
That's right. Oh my God.
All right, so YUMI'S CELLS seems to be the big one. Is that what they're saying? Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. There
Isn't Jin Young supposed? You know what, Caitlin? I actually saw that Jin Young is
from GOT7.
Yeah, he's listed as a main role in season 2. So which makes no sense because they're saying that he in the My Drama list listing that she's her ex-boyfriend or something.
Oh, that's why they didn't show his face?
I think so. So I don't know if he comes to wreak havoc on Yumi's new relationship. I don't know. Squid Game is on the lead? Yeah. I mean, it was okay. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Squid Game was amazing, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Holy cow.
Oh my God. Okay, great.
All
so,
right.
I mean, only 7% of you guys are digging the next 2, but I really enjoyed both of them. So, by God, we're talking about them.
Maybe you didn't watch them.
Maybe that's what it is. Hey, did anyone out there, you guys watch the Quibble editing between go back to that was Quibble. Editing between animation and real needs to be tighter. You know, I will say that, Puppy. There are some pieces where I'm just like, let's get to it. Yeah, hi, ladies. Oh, gotcha. Oh, good. Okay, good. So maybe it hasn't been subbed for you guys. Because this is what I will say. Because The Veil and One the Woman are both also over on Cocoa. So that's where I'm watching it. And they are much faster with their subs than Vicky is.
They are.
As much as we love the subbers over at Vicky, they do a yeoman's job for all of us. And with 4 dramas, they're doing a ton of work. But yeah, Cocoa is just a little faster.
Alrighty.
All right.
Okay.
Next. Whew. The Veil.
The
Veil. You guys watch it? Oh my God. Oh my God.
We watched it together. I love it. We were laughing more than like, oh my God.
Oh my God, I love it so much.
You know, so this is about, I guess, a Black Ops agent.
NIS,
yes.
Who
has disappeared for a year and has now returned.
From the dead.
With amnesia.
Yes. Oh my God.
It's like the Bourne Identity kind of Mission Impossible, but much darker.
So much darker.
Bloodier.
Oh my God. Right?
Yeah, like a messy blood.
Yeah.
Blood
my God.
everywhere.
If you guys did watch it, that opening scene where they were doing all the organ transplanting, like it was just like, what did they do? Like just rip them out with their hands and like fling shit like all over the place. It was just like, blood and gore like all over this ship. My favorite part, completely and totally, at the end of episode 1, there is a video that Nam Gun Min fine.
Yes.
And he gets this random phone call that tells him to go to this locker, and he gets this jump drive.
Oh no,
right?
it's the Morse code.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah,
That's
then he pulls out the newspaper.
Yeah,
I'm like,
something there's a Morse code from across the way, and he's like tapping it on his leg, and it sends him to the
Locker,
locker at
yeah.
the subway station, and he gets this thumb drive. Right, he is an NIS like top level, probably black ops, and he puts it into a public computer to read this thing, and he pops it up, and it's him.
It's him.
And you're like, what's the story? And then,
oh my god.
and did you watch the second episode yet?
No.
Okay, so the second episode, my favorite part. He gave himself amnesia. What? He gave himself amnesia, Marisa.
And his past self is leaving him like
Videos
notes in lockers around Seoul to help him guide.
Because he does not want him to be, not jaded, what's the word? Influenced by his emotions. It makes no earthly sense,
know.
and I love every minute
But
of it.
Nam Goon-min is selling it hard.
Hard. It is so, first, didn't really, what was that? First one did, yeah, right, Nora, it's hilarious. It didn't really grab him. The second app,
Okay.
yes, but it was just, yeah, right? You know what? I've completely blanked on how the second episode ended because I was so caught up with, oh, right. Oh my God. When the gang goes in and just takes out the entire police department because you find out, oh, it goes, there's so many layers to this that it's so hard to describe. But when in the episode 1 where we get the one flashback where Nam Goon-min takes out those 2 bad guys in the elevator and shoots them,
Yeah.
well, he ended up being ratted out by his informant. And so the leader of that gang has now come from China to Korea to track him down and kill him because that was his kid.
Oh man, Chinese.
So now it's getting
gangs. Are
now
bad
it's getting,
news.
but it was so good.
Plus, he's looking for a traitor within the NIS.
Oh yeah, it's just it's
and
ridiculous.
It's so serious.
So
It's
serious.
So serious.
But it's so much fun, right? The plot is corny, but right, exactly, right, Jill. It's just listen. We all sat through Awaken, y'all, and this could almost be Awaken Part 2 with his super strength that he's got, right? If he eats a sucker, I'm done.
Oh my lord.
But can we talk, Marisa,
What?
about my girl crush on
Jang
Jang
Young Nam?
She looks so amazing in this. Like, we love her anyway, but she, with her hair all slicked back, like down her.
Wasn't she just in The Devil Judge?
Yes.
I mean, she's just, and then Crown Clown, we'll get to that in a minute. But like, man, she
She's
embodies.
magnificent.
Yes, right? Oh lord. Love her.
Oh.
She's all sorts of gold. Between her and Honey Lee, like,
Right?
oh, man.
I'm like so happy between the two of them. I just need
these
I just
women
need them
are
in my
fantastic.
life. It's so
Yeah.
good. So yeah, I mean, I am loving the I mean, listen, will it go off the rails in like 3 episodes? Yes.
It's ridiculous.
It's absurd. But I am loving it so much.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so good. All right. And
Right.
our final premiere of this week, y'all know that I was like, with Honey Lee, we were all in. But y'all know my boy was back. And so I was just praying to the K-drama gods it didn't suck. Lee Sang-yoon won the woman.
He looked very good, right? Like he's
Of course he
very
did,
well.
Marisa.
I know, but I mean, like, there's some extra zhuzh,
Oh, no.
to use your favorite word.
yeah.
There's some extra
He
zhuzh
needs a little
happening
extra
there.
zhuzh. I'm hoping it's just like a buff and polish and not any extra shit he's doing to his face. But yeah, he looked extra smooth.
And extra tall. He looked really good.
He looked so tall when he was walking with the guy who played his dad in oh god, what was that? About Time.
About time.
Yeah. Oh my god, it was like I didn't know he was that tall. He's like 6 feet tall. Still on the fence about Wonder Woman, Caitlin. I mean, Caitlin, it's
Sure.
probably not. You're not a really big comedy person, but I thought it was a lot of fun because the tropes that they threw on their head was ridiculous, and I loved it.
But I need a little more of the twist. I need them to take this makjang and turn it on its head.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I see teases of that, but they haven't really kind of gone there because it's every trope from like Graceful Family. Oh yeah. What did we figure out? What was that show where they had the VIP crew?
I think that wasn't that. I think it was another. Wasn't that Graceful Family?
Maybe that was Graceful
I think
Family.
that was Graceful Family.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've got them all. I mean, they've got every trope possible, and I love it. Right. Yeah. And I think you said you didn't watch episode 2 yet.
I did watch episode 2.
Oh, you did watch it. I felt like they were by the end of episode 2, I felt like
because
it was gonna happen.
I just see Honey Lee taking the piss out of everything,
Yeah.
like, you know, twirling around the bedroom and like making googly eyes at her husband and then being told you don't drink wine and this is not your bedroom. It's like, you know, and then she goes into her own bedroom. So I see her kind of like deflating some tropes, but or commenting on them, but I need them to like flip it on its head. And I know
Okay.
where that was only the first 2
Yeah,
episodes,
yeah, yeah.
but yeah.
I don't know. I'm really looking forward to watching Lee Sung-yoon's character team up with the not his first love version.
Oh yeah.
And them team up
Yeah.
and like take down the whole family.
He's already figured it out.
Yes. Of course he has, Marisa.
The peanuts.
The peanuts. Well, the peanuts and what was the one that really gave it? Oh, we got the medical
The
and
scar.
the scar.
There's no scar.
There's no scar. So I mean, the boy's not dumb. I mean, you know.
No, he's been in America for
He's, of course. But yeah, I just, it for me was just a lot of fun. Like I didn't have to use a lot of brain power. I got all the pretty that I wanted. Honey Lee's hilarious.
She
Lee
is like,
Sung-yoon is swoon,
oh my God.
swoon-worthy.
when
I
she
was all
starts speaking Vietnamese, when she starts speaking French, when she, just like,
Oh my God.
she is everything.
She is so amazing. And like when the I don't know who the actress is, but the maid that was in there who Tron, who was like, oh, I just pretended I didn't speak Korean because I didn't want to get fired.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
so,
It was so good.
it was such a the comedy for me is
The comedy.
just so good.
And the end of episode 1, the cameos with Kim Nam-gil from Fiery Priest.
Right.
And then also
Christabel, thank you so much. This is for Wonder Woman. It's so good.
Oh,
Oh, thank
thank
you.
you. Thank you. We're enjoying it too.
Yeah.
It's so good.
But yes, the
cameos, yeah. And then also our guy from, you just said the film, Extreme Job.
Extreme Job.
Where is he?
I don't remember, but yeah,
Oh my goodness.
it's probably down at the bottom. Let's see.
Let's see.
But yeah. There we go.
Jin Sun Kyu.
Yes. It's just
funny.
so fun.
So funny.
Like, I just hope yes, I want the tropes to be turned on their head, like what you said, but I also hope that they keep this, like, because this is the same director as good casting.
Yeah.
And you can notice he's using some of the same bits that he's got. And good casting took a hard left into tragedy.
Yeah.
Like episodes 8, 9.
Oh
And
yeah.
it just was no fun anymore. And I remember
right.
I hope he doesn't do that with this one. I hope we stay on the comedy track and just keep it.
I don't know who the writer is. Kim
Yeah.
Yoon. I don't see any other.
It's his first. It's his first.
Oh, okay.
So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we keep it light and breezy.
Yeah.
It's just, I find it to be just so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just really enjoying it.
Ah.
Yeah.
All
Oh my
right.
God, you guys. Oh, so many premieres. It was such a good weekend though, right?
It was amazing. I love that I still have more shows to watch now.
I know.
It's a good
right?
Sunday.
It's such a good Sunday. Oh, okay. And because because when we had nothing to watch, we decided to do a group watch of The Crowned Clown. We're just gonna talk final thoughts on that because we all wrapped it up. Did anybody stick around to do that with us?
Yeah. Did you guys enjoy rewatching it or watching it for the first time?
Oh, You Raise Me Up. Actually, we'll talk really briefly about this. You Raise Me Up was kind of booted off Viki because of a copyright problem, but now
Yeah.
it's back. So if you were into You Raise Me Up, it just got back onto Viki, so you can get caught up, and we'll talk about it next week.
Yes. Yeah.
There you go.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yes.
now The Crowned Clown.
The Crowned Clown. Again, I just made one note. Jang Young Nam.
Right. She is magnificent as the Queen Dowager.
Oh my goodness. Some of those scenes at the end, near the end,
Yeah.
with Brian, I gotta pull up the other actors.
Right?
It's like a master class in
Oh,
acting.
young when they were going head to head,
Right.
like
It froze? Oh no.
Are we back?
Are we back?
Okay, we're back.
Sorry,
Sorry,
guys.
I don't know what's happening today. It's weird.
You know,
Uh,
the Emmys are tonight, right?
maybe that's it. Maybe we're
Yeah,
just-
the Emmys, because we live in Hollywood. We live in Hollywood. The Emmys are tonight, which means every journalist is in town, and I think the systems are being stressed.
sucking up all the internet.
That's right.
Bastards.
But we were talking about Jang Young Nam,
Yes.
and her scenes with Lee Young, but also when she had scenes with Kim Sung Kyung as the secretary, and then
so good.
also Kwon Hae-hyo as the the former left minister.
She's so
They were
fierce.
it's like this. They just leveled up
Yeah.
the acting. It was
just, I will say, I mean, one of my favorite scenes, and I remember this from the first time I watched it, was when the prince that she was sponsoring for a while, anyway, he gets stabbed hideously in the revolt, and they just leave him to die in the room because he's no longer useful to them. And it was just like, she does, Jill. She completely steals the show, right?
Yeah.
And when they just leave him there to die, and he tries to get water, and I was like, oh, it was such a great scene.
But I have to say, how he died, that the camera move and the arc that Kim Sang-kyung took. Oh my God. Gorgeous. The way this was shot. We have not talked about the director.
Not talked about the director. Yes.
All right. So the director, Kim Hee-won.
She's so good.
Who went on to do Vincenzo. Crazy, right?
Right? Yeah.
She's phenomenal.
She's so good. Like her camera moves and the way she sets up a shot was just so beautiful. I will say the only quibble that I have, and I think we had this quibble when we first watched it, I felt like the ending was very rushed. And we spent so much time, we spent like 2 episodes kind of beating that same beat of the insurrection, basically, that I was like, I felt like we could have burned through that faster and given the back end a little bit more of a satisfying ending.
This time I felt the ending felt less real. Like I questioned it more.
Yeah, I
did
too, right?
No, is this a dream? Like which made me sad.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I also felt like they kind of cheated us because you didn't need to have him abducted at the end if you were just going to give us that ending.
Yeah.
Like it just made no sense.
Yeah.
Because you could have just you could have shaved 15 minutes off the ending, which was it was an hour and 15 anyway, right? And he could have just left, and they could have just lived in the village, and we would have gotten the thing we got originally.
Yeah.
And so I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
That was really my only quibble.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, right, Judy? Like, she's amazing. Her camera work is, she's brilliant.
Oh.
She's so good.
Really. Just the tension that she built, you know, a lot of the episodes when they give you these major cliffhangers, there were these drums that right? They really kind of hit you in the chest, right?
Oh, and they had a thing. I think it was this one. They had like the violins that would kick in when you knew. Oh, the way she just.
Oh, she led you on an emotional journey.
Really,
it wasn't just politics. It wasn't just like, you know, is he going to be found out? You know, it wasn't that kind of game. It was just And
we've said this before, and people laugh at us, but I did not remember when we first watched it, and I think it's because we were so caught up in the politics of it all, and the is he going to be found out? Is he going to be, you know, what's going to happen? But the romance in this was just oh God, I love them so much.
I know.
I love them so much.
Was it what show was it where there's another drama where they're like, you like old-fashioned women? And they showed a scene from The Crowned Clown.
Oh my God, yes, what was it? That was just this week.
We just saw it.
We just saw it.
What was it?
I don't know. What did we just watch? Was it Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha last week?
It must have been. Yes, it is. It's the second couple. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. She was watching that to like figure out what he wanted. And I was like, oh yeah, it's Crowned Clown. Yes. I loved it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I will follow this director anywhere.
Anyway.
What does she have coming up? Who knows? She's probably taking long rest after Vincenzo,
right?
Because that was a
massive
global hit.
And I will say the thing that we often say it a lot, but Yoo Jin-gu works with women directors a lot, and I love that about him. He was in The Crowned Clown. Then he did Hotel de Luna.
Oh, that's
which was the Hong sisters, which maybe was not a woman director, but women writers.
Yeah.
And then he moved on to Beyond Evil, which was a woman writer and a woman director.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that, man. I love that nugget.
Oh my goodness. How old I have to look up. How old is he? Was born in 1997.
I don't even know how to do the math on that.
In August. So he's like 25.
23? 25? What is he? Let's see.
26.
Yeah. He's he's 24, according to my trauma list. He's so young, but he's so good.
How can that be?
Right?
This is from 2 years ago. He was 22?
He was so good in this. It was
How
ridiculous.
can that be?
He's ridiculous. He's so good.
He's an old soul.
I like. Oh, right. Oh, okay, Jill. We'll put that on the list if there's another rewatch. I don't think we'll have another rewatch for a while, just because of the sheer number we've got coming up. But yeah, well, Psychopathic. Oh, one of my favorites is in that one. Oh,
Which one was that?
That one is oh god, I just blanked out his name. Psychopathic guy. That's a Yoon Shi-yoon. And oh my god, how I can't. I'm so embarrassed that I just blanked on this one.
We're looking it up. Psychopath Diary. It is Yoon Shi-yoon, Jung In-sun, and Park Sung-eun.
Park Sung-eun. That's what it is.
Right.
Park Sung-eun.
Playing
I
the
always forget his
psychopath.
last name. I'm always like Sung-eun. I always want to make that his first name. Park Sung-eun. I love him so much.
Yes, you do.
So yeah, definitely putting that one on the list.
I
for
would
the next
rewatch
one.
Into the Ring if I had time, but we don't have time because if you check Caitlin's blog, you will see that there's even more dramas coming up.
Yes. Oh my god, Marisa, that was so much fun.
It was. It was.
All right,
It
you
was.
guys. So there it is. Anybody got any final thoughts and last shout outs of what's everyone going home and watching? Or when they turn us off, what's happening, right?
And while you're here, please go ahead and like this video. And if you are, it tells YouTube a lot. And if you're brand new here, welcome. Please hit that subscribe and notification bell. It really does help our channel a lot so that we can reach more K-drama lovers like you, because these conversations are so much fun.
Oh my god. They're
Yeah.
so much fun and they're such a highlight.
They are.
So you guys, thank you so much. Have a great day. Another time. We are the K3. I'm Jen.
I'm Marisa, and you. Thank you for being a part of this live chat, this K-drama clubhouse. We do it every 2 weeks. So that gives you a little time to watch all these
Exactly.
shows.
You get all caught up.
Yeah.
And we will see you next time.
Bye.
자, 그럼 구독자님들 구독, 좋아요, 알림 설정까지 부탁해요.